And we are back online.
We are.
Didn't change the background?
No, not on my computer.
I mean, it is technically a game jam, so just don't pay attention to this bit.
I think they'll forgive us.
Browser source, you wanna connect? Should be about right, yes.
There we go. But you see, it's Alakajam stream 2.
Oh, you want me to fix that?
Nah.
It's really quick.
Okay, fine. We are nothing but perfectionists, aren't we? As shown by the game you've just made. Perfection.
My game is pretty good.
Perfection. And I'm going to change the name of the stream.
Okay, this is done.
Okay. Okay, right. Just give me a second there. Alakajam, there we are. Done.
So, Zeriver, could you send us your game? Actually, we still have it.
I...
Trial.
Yeah.
There it is. Can you set the number again to 12?
Yes, yes, yes. We did get to a whole 12 games last time. Alright, moving on.
Okay.
Did
You'll
you
be
put
pleased.
instructions or something?
I'll read them. But you'll be pleased to know this is the only game in our folder right now.
Mm-hmm.
Vast, moving, QE, rotating, only in fixed version. That's what we're playing. Spacebar casting, numpad, preparing elementals. Tab, only when moving, not moving, show recipe book. More information's inside. Brief description, complete your trial by killing all enemies. 6. Remember,
6 of them.
and remember that different elements might affect your foes differently. Hint, casted spells can't hit each other in mid-air. Can't or can?
I'm guessing can. If you're going to use that as defense. So when you have a fire attack coming your way, I'm guessing you want to hurl your water bomb.
Yes. Game made from scratch except audio under 24 hours. Dun dun dun.
Oh, already in the Mac version and the Linux version not tested.
Yep.
You were so ahead of time. Come on, Avast. There we go. There we go. We have sound.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. 0 to reset.
Phew. Phew, I like that.
The hand is a bit creepy.
Suddenly to this call.
Okay, so we can walk around, I guess. I suppose that's an opponent.
Is that a water enemy?
Let's use fire on it.
Look at that. Your finger's on fire.
Fire, air, and fire.
Sure. Oh, the poor thing. Ew. Why did you put some air as well inside me?
That's the formula for this pump.
Oh, okay. Nice. One down.
There's 6 of them supposedly.
Yes. Though this one seems to be another.
Yeah.
I thought there were gonna be maybe different types of enemies than a fire air enemy. Okay.
It's a funny sound it makes. The shadows are slightly weird. Okay.
Okay, 2 down. There is one spell that can one-shoot water elementals, like a special spell against water elementals.
Maybe it's this one fire wheel or something.
Okay. Anyway, now you're fighting fire.
Yes.
There's 3 of them that we can see already.
Let's use water, which is water, air.
I think it's cool the way you can set your combos.
It reminds me of some really old school games.
Uh-oh, did you just cancel your spells?
Maybe.
Yeah, you got...
So we want aqua, and... oh, earth. So 662.
Yep. Oh, there's also healing. There we go, there you have it. There's no point casting some more. That poor thing is already dead. You deaded it already. What? Full effect on the spell. You have... or you're getting the hang of it. Well, I can see. Can you get hit so you lose a life so we can try the healing? There we go. Totally intentional?
Yes.
Oh, of course. I believe you. Alright, let's have a look at the
There's
healing.
some fireworks going in the sky for some reason.
Oh wow, the moon.
You think?
Well, it's, you know, it's a sphere of some sort, so I'm assuming it's a weird moon. So how would you go about healing then?
Maybe water, air, water. Yep.
It's not your first rodeo as an alchemist, is it?
Clearly. Hello, sorceress.
Hey sorcerers, welcome back.
It's not the water one, so it's fire, air, fire, air, fire.
Yeah, you've just become too good now.
Maybe I should have tried the one.
You just passed your trial. Congratulations. You can now call yourself a real alchemist. Ooh.
Congratulations, Parsley of Birth. Are you sure you can still call it a 1-hour game jam game?
Hey, and unvested too.
One more thing I wanted to try is the spell that we haven't tried, which is Earth, Fire, Air. Earth, Fire, Air. Okay. What is it? Is this the one that one shot?
Ooh, fire rune.
I think that's the one that's gonna kill.
The water elemental. Give it a try, give it a try.
Don't worry, Zeriver, we're trying it right now.
Nice.
Alright. Its
One
range
shot.
is a bit too low.
Nice. And now we have tried all of the spells, haven't we?
Yeah, what happens when you just... nothing. I think we're done.
Yeah, well, you are a true alchemist now.
Clearly.
Yeah. Nice, I like it, actually. I really enjoy that. got a feeling that Inferno is not gonna do anything on that one.
What was it?
Well, very welcome, Zeriver.
Alright.
Okay.
There we go.
Right, nice. Wanna move on to the ratings, and then we'll try again the last of the 1 hour game jam game.
Yes.
Real quick. You logged in? No. This is not a password.
Was it capital? There we go.
Well done.
Right. What does this mean, except audio? Because the incantations are kind of cool.
But they were...
Were they not yours? Why are you not opted out of audio? Sure. It was fun enough.
I could imagine, you know, having
Yeah,
different
more
enemies, more
spells
spells, that sort of thing. The incantation was made by Zeriver himself.
Alright.
And music and other sound effects weren't, I see.
Can you tell me what that was?
That wasn't super important, I bet.
It's Slime Chat. It's the green lemon.
Down there?
Yes. Click.
Too dark and murky to see anything, says Tim.
Tim, could you speak in the Twitch chat if you're still watching?
And Zeriver thought he did opt out of the audio.
Well,
But now it's there, so that would be really
I mean,
quite damaging if you put nothing.
yeah.
Originality?
I don't know. The mixing is kind of cool.
He's still playing the game.
Could you write your message here, because I cannot
It
read.
was saying that the dark and murky... Wait. It's too dark and murky to see anything.
Yeah, but did you mean the stream or the game?
I think it's talking about your game.
But where? Is it to... Did you mean where there's text?
No clue how to go any further.
What is the last thing you got? Which world are you in? Anyway,
At least 6. Yeah,
how about that?
I like that. I could see this game, you know,
That's nice.
being developed, more of it, more monsters, more combos that you learn gradually, and that is +1 game played. Wanna go real quick to the 1 hour game jam?
Sure. Thank you for the game.
Zeriver,
Yes.
don't delete it.
I think I already did. Sorry, Zeriver.
You never learn, do you?
So this is the new game. This marks, yeah, blah blah blah. Wait. Yes, there's something else. A 7-year-old child sees a mysterious object crash in the woods and goes to investigate. Other platform is Quest for a Better Theme. Description. This is... Oh, that's the other one. Okay, I get it.
Alright, let's try that. Again.
Okay, how many worlds have you visited, Tim? Did you... I mean, I think you visited Mars, because you did that on stream. Sorry, Zeriver. We need to save, you know, this space.
It's nothing personal.
You know, we only have 1.8 terabytes.
Of course, you're selling it.
Okay, we're looking out the window at the crash. Cool, cool. Alright, we're running, I guess. Is this the game? Alright, that's the game.
Look at you go!
Amazing.
Push it. Push it with your strength. All of it.
The rock is blocking where you saw the thing crash, and it is too heavy to lift. You will need something to move it with.
That's a completely different game.
Very. I can get
Click
this
things, yeah, we got that.
This thing, whatever it is. Hey, look, $20. I thought it was money. My pixel art instinct is on point today.
Tim is saying that was the only one.
Well, Tim, there is another world you can visit. The farmer would trade it for something. There is another world you can visit. If you have gold.
You can't select the money?
Yeah, I don't know how. Go down. Oh, sorry.
Trade it for a pitchfork.
Okay. That's just decorations, I guess. Shall we attack the farmer with...
What happened to your money?
I traded it for the pitchfork.
You did? With whom?
For the pitchfork. We just left it there.
I see. You can carry a single thing at a time. Boom, boom, boom.
It's a fire. It's a fire bear. It's a...
Yes, indeed.
It's a fire sprite.
It is.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
crap.
dun.
Press buttons. We died.
I'm so scared I just need to delete this.
But wait, there was something to do.
No. We lost. The game quit itself because the thing came from behind us.
But isn't there a way you can dodge it, avoid being killed, that sort of thing?
Is there more to the game, partially birth, or is that it?
Because if that's it, then I'm like, it cannot end like that. I need my happy end. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. In the meanwhile, let's select the next Alakajam game.
Is there anybody in the stream chat who would like to play, who would like us to play their Alakajam game, if they have made any?
If there is no one, then we will play. But where's the gun?
We've played that.
We did, oh, of course. Potion Shop Ultra. I don't think we played that.
No, I doubt that.
So cue it up. The end is practically identical to the bad ending of an RPG Maker game called Flatwoods.
So that was it, right?
Okay. So that was an Easter egg for people, or a cameo for people who know it.
Thank you for the game. Zeriver, good try.
We can play yours again, you're fine with that. We might have to.
Now we're playing the Potion Shop Ultra.
Thank you.
Shh.
Lokior, just... I didn't have... Well, Team
Lokior,
Math.
JustDuclaux, Math. Hell Warrior and Mimilton 9. You are an up-and-coming alchemist in a futuristic cyberpunk world. You only dream to become one of those big corporate mega billionaires and compete in the world of techno magic.
Sounds like a good program. You mean you just know what good endings are like? You've never played, so you know the ending, but you've never played the game. That works.
It's like you watch the Let's Play like I do.
So, fancy that.
Right. Potion Shop Ultra HD Super XL version 025. Here we go. clay.
Oh, that's almost pretty.
Almost.
I don't think it's gonna last. Yeah, wow, these dudes.
It's the team. It's Team Math. Can't you tell?
Yeah. Very, very funky.
Alright. Click to start. Okay.
Were you experiencing difficulties clicking?
Yep.
You want to? Okay.
Talk to customers. Wait, no. But it's... You are a young and dynamic potion master who just opened his shop, but it's a lure and your only reason is to find the eternity potion. Help people and gain enough reputation and money to be able to create that potion. Talk to customers, accept or refuse their request. Find the proper recipe in the grimoire/computer in the basement. Get the ingredients, throw them in the cauldrons, cook the potion and give it to the
You took
customer.
way too long, we ran out of music.
Oh, sorry.
Game over.
Be careful of timing, improve your shops. W is the movement space, jump left, glitz, interact with everything.
Click.
Yes, it's quick.
Sounds like a French team.
It might be. Can I bunny hop? Is this Quake?
No, but
Sorry, I'm
that
getting
would be...
distracted.
Hello.
Can you find me Michael Bay? I have a problem with the whole world and I need to destroy it. I am willing to buy that for 59 gold.
Oh, please, no. Refuse.
You sure?
I'm sure. For 59 gold.
Please leave. You disgust me.
Oh, that's harsh.
See these hands? These
Are you missing fingers?
I don't know, maybe. It's a complicated alchemical gesture.
Ouch.
Now I'm missing hands.
No wonder you're missing fingers if that's the way you know. Go talk to the people. Look, he's waving at ya. Hello.
Hello, I am looking for...
No, don't read like that, please.
Can I have tea?
That would help me.
Can I have my tea, please?
With my sexual life, no. Of course you can.
I've been on the low these days, and I'm looking to have more blood somewhere. Oh.
Yeah, sure, help the poor guy. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Just help him. Okay, so we want to make him a Viagra potion, essentially.
I mean,
Go to the basement.
you have a green beard.
Yes,
Maybe it's a repellent for ladies.
that could be it. Not too sure. Is that the way to the basement, you think?
I don't know.
Zeriver is suggesting you just dismiss all the customers. I don't think we're gonna make lots of money if that's what happens. Have a look around to see if there's another
this
way.
thing is sometimes opening.
But like, are we sure that this is the way to the basement? I mean, it really looks like it. But if it's not...
I really wish this wasn't so slow.
Yeah.
You have something for food.
Question, can you take multiple requests before going to the basement?
I think it's a thing to make food better, and it's like an enhancing.
Sure, he wants salt.
Yeah, but that's really...
Oh, you can give him salt for 5 gold.
It's a really weird way to put it, isn't it? Yeah, I think we can take multiple requests.
Alright, so let's talk to all of
We
them
can
real
run.
quick.
Yay. What are these? Failed potions.
You need your grimoire anyway before you do anything.
Yeah, but just wanna know.
How to grab things.
And these 4 elements would combine into the Philosopher Stone, which is depicted here. You see the 4 elements?
Mm-hmm.
They
Right
depict the
there.
unity. Alright. I think this
See,
is the way
that's
to the basement. Hello.
You watching CNN?
I like how it's...
It's
Keep
on.
talking.
The TV's on.
Oh, okay.
Time is important.
Yes, it
Reminds you of Arena. Arena was a tad prettier than that.
honestly, it's not that much.
A tad.
Like, I'm trying to click, but it doesn't restart, so I'll have to do this.
Okay, so run around, take all the... And no dilly-dally this time, okay?
Yeah, I mean, most of the time was spent trying to read the text.
True, it's a little unfair to put a timer in the game and then to have your customers speak.
Can you
This will
find
be done.
me
Boom.
a potion
This will be
for
done. This will be
better
done.
food?
See, next.
I have a problem with this dish. I've messed up and I need something to fix it. What do you need? Hello. Satanic tendencies. See hell and okay. Thanks. I'll try to find potions first.
Ew, bro. So we have melt.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Erect.
Well, that's kind of cool though.
It is. Piro. Do you need to burn something down? Maybe. Night vision. Flavor enhancer.
Oh, that
We
was the
need
guy.
the blue thing on the red potion.
So these are the elements you currently have in there. No, that's an element you don't have. Do you have cauldrons
Ingredients,
upstairs?
recipes, ingredients. Oh, that's how I buy it.
You can buy more ingredients. Yeah, that's pretty complex. Your cauldrons are upstairs, I think.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you can't pick it up anymore? Oh, that's a bummer.
Alright, let's get a new one. Cauldron.
Here we go.
Fail. Potion.
Because you didn't mix all the ingredients.
But what ingredients? There's only one. This one. Failed flavor enhancer. This potion will enhance the flavor of any dish. I mean, I don't have the red potion, but I don't know how to get that.
Aren't you supposed to make a red potion out of it?
Well, that's what I thought. I hope I don't need to get like some other math. Nice little Easter egg.
Yeah, 5 yen down the drain indeed. Well, it's the price of working out the game, working out how to play it.
Well,
Night vision seems to be a pretty simple potion. I don't know, maybe you need to have the mission to be able to make the... Oh, there's the I choose you. I think what you want to do is grab all the quests and then make the potions in order.
but the quests are appearing slowly. At the beginning of the game there's like only 1 or 2.
Time.
Let me actually look at the page. Alright, so
yeah, I'll agree with you. I really like the grimoire slash computer. That's really well done, and it looks nice and sharp. I like it. And I don't think there's too much reading because there's the icons for the ingredients, so you can go with that. There's the slight issue of figuring out how to make the potions without failing them.
find the proper recipe get the ingredients, throw them in the cauldron, cook the potion.
Cook.
But I mean, wasn't that it?
No, you just took the content
But
from the cauldron without cooking.
But there's no fire. Is this a stove?
Doesn't look like it. Is that meant to be the stove?
It's
I'm not
practically invisible mostly.
I'm not sure what it is.
Something for chicken lovers. Transmutation thing, and it's something I love. Chicken, play a joke on your child by scaring him for life with this potion that will make him believe that he's a chicken.
Do you have all the elements for it?
I believe so. One of these.
2 blue, 1 green, 1 red. Yeah. Okay. Do you have to place them in order?
Well, hopefully not.
We'll find out.
Why can I not?
It's not letting you pick it up?
No.
Huh.
I mean, as pretty as the game is, it's kind of really buggy.
It's a shame. Looks like you can't pick up anything at all. Try to pick up some of the failed potion upstairs to see if you just can't pick up anything, full stop. Yeah, you just can't pick up anything, so you're not gonna go anywhere. Oh, and that's how long the potion has cooked.
Oh, you think? Yeah, that might be it. But then, where do I mix it? How do I mix it?
Well, right now you can't pick up it. You can't take the content out, can you?
No, I
No,
cannot
but
do it.
it's bugged. If you can't interact with anything, then wanna give it another try?
Sure.
Just forget about the customers. Let's try to make a potion. I think I'll be happy if we do that. The flavor enhancing is nice and simple. Only 1 ingredient. Oh wow, that's.
I want to restart the game. Because it's really buggy. Also, can I actually launch it and... no?
Alright, last chance. All the way up. Flavor enhancer.
Flavor enhancer, auto red. I think that's how much you cook it, so...
Yeah. Okay. Put it in there. Wait for it. No,
But it was red.
I think you need more than that.
Why is it red then?
True.
The color is really supposed to be the way you tell it apart, and then if it's red all the way through, then what's the point of the color? So I assume red is like near the top.
I'm guessing cooked is when it's near the top. But now, okay, take it.
Nope.
Down. Because the previous one exploded, didn't
Yes.
it? Oh, come on, we have to figure out how to make 1 potion. These are not very pickupable. There we go.
So all the way to the top maybe.
Yeah, all the way to the top before it explodes. That's the idea. About.
There
Yes! What? We worked out how to make a potion and then we lost it.
And then it flips through the world. Oh, there it is. Can I place it on the... There you go. Does somebody want salt? Fallen limbs? Nope. Illegal gambling? Nope.
Hello.
Nope. Sorry. Not you. Cosmetic
I
potion.
hope that wasn't the guy that wanted the salt.
Red potion. Potion
That's the
for
one.
better food. We can do this.
At least sell one potion. It's
I think the customers are appearing way too fast for what do you expect. Great. 4 golds. Wow.
Whew. I feel like we've won that game.
Find me Michael Bay. I think that was a heart potion, wasn't it?
Wanna try a complex potion now?
I
Shall
can
up to
try,
it?
but we're gonna lose
Shall we?
our reputation before that. Yeah, we need a lot of things for that. Things that we don't have. Which we
Can
can
you make
probably
a
buy.
potion with 2 ingredients, just you know? Tim is saying something about your game.
Alright. I'm sorry, it's just very confusing, this one. I mean, not confusing, just the people are appearing too fast and then they talk too slow and
So there's a problem of rhythm in that game, is that what you're saying?
yeah, it's the other way around.
Me, that annoys me the most is how it's quite clunky and you're clipping and everything.
Yeah.
Because if it was very smooth, like running smoothly, that looks like a fun thing to play.
I mean, I assume you made the engine from scratch or something, which is nice, but no, actually it's a Unity game, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Unity game. Never mind.
Still, a lot of thinking went into that one. I think, really. You have to make speech increasing potion to make customers speak faster.
There are actually some
That could be
upgrades, but
you could improve the cauldron.
yeah,
I
so
think there's a lot to it. It's a shame that it doesn't run very smoothly, but there's a lot to it. Graphics, I'm not a super fan of it, but they're made of 3D environment and all that. Yeah.
I mean, the gameplay could be nice, but it's just as
Exactly.
it is, it's really
If it worked as intended, it would be really, really nice.
yeah.
Alright. Let me just click on +1 game played.
Shall we play Juan's game?
Sure.
It's the guy.
What do you mean by it's the guy?
The guy who has yep, that one.
Okay, queuing that one up.
The guy running Alakajam, sort of.
Alright. Fair enough, let's have a look. What is it about?
Can you see if he's in the chat? He's not in the chat.
No.
Philosopher's Strike is a space shooter where you need to collect elements you drop from your enemies in order to transmute them for gold and ship upgrades. Your spaceship has a huge Philosopher's Stone on it that explodes enemy ships into valuable elements. You upgrade your ship, try to survive, and gather as much gold as you can. Tips: each element has its unique ability. The air element replenishes by itself over time. You will need to get the rest from your enemies, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Can you... Yes, sorceress, that's sort of alchemical, isn't it? Tim, can you remind me how much you got? on this game.
That's why you want to play the game. It's because there's a score to beat.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, sorcerers. Like alchemists, you go, ooh, we gotta make potions. We gotta have recipes because that's what alchemists are all about. So that is indeed the first idea. 5,450. Tim, couldn't you give us a smaller number? We're gonna be playing that all night long. I like the music though. Very, very 8-bit. Look at you with a shield and all that.
Yep.
You're fully loaded with water, so don't.
That's the shield.
Don't go out of your depth. Okay, you've run out of water. Ooh. Can you get that one?
Just to replenish health.
Yeah, I see why you wanted to play that game. That's pretty cool.
Yep, it's kind of fun. But it's slightly unfair because it is true, I've seen it on Tim's stream.
So you already know how to play it?
Well, so I know how it works. But in fact, I mean, so the idea is that you collect elements, and various elements replenish different things. Hopefully.
Well, you know, that first run was not that great, so we'll see how it goes.
I really wish the controls were not WASD in space, but arrows in space. Because this is sort of, I don't know, awkward for me.
Of course.
What?
Well, it is because of the controls. Honestly, guys, with all the game jams that are happening everywhere, like you could spend your life every day of the week and month just doing game jams. Crazy.
Yeah, I think there's more than one can manage.
Yeah. Wait. Your first idea was a death match with a recipe-based spells where you have to find and combine ingredients to cast them. Yeah, that sounds like something that a lot of people went for, but I liked yours. I was the text-based one. I thought that was different.
I think Sorceress said that was a fallback game, made in a hurry.
Yes. I prefer the fallback one. I don't know, I liked it. Maybe this one would have been great as well.
How far have you gotten with the game before the fallback, Sorceress?
You're not doing great, are you? This is very cool. How many people were making these games? It's a team, right?
I think it's a team of 3 people, but I might have misread. Pew, pew.
Yeah, you couldn't get... Well, the concept is very clever.
Yeah, it's quite simple, but...
Ah! Preaching to the choir. Sorceress is saying not too happy with how LD has changed recently.
Really now.
Let's not get you started. Concentrate on the game. Think more than 5,000.
Let me tell you about Ludo.
More than 5,000. You're not gonna make it if you're renting. Sorry.
You sure?
Yeah.
Isn't ranting the best way? Because that way I forget that I'm playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so I trick my brain into...
Yeah, your instinct, your spaceship instinct kick in.
Well, I mean, if I'm not playing the game, then clearly I cannot lose it.
Yeah,
Think about that.
Following this. clearly you cannot win it either.
Well, this game has no victory to it. There's only a high score.
Well, your high score is already higher than Tim, so you may lose any time now.
Nah. Now I'm having fun. And... oops.
Are the enemies going to change now?
Well, they have already changed slightly.
I know, I've seen that.
I think there's just more of them now.
Maybe at 10k there's going to be something different.
Maybe,
The Sith way. It feels very polished. I can't even think of anything to add. Yeah, sure, it could go faster, it could be...
I would prefer better controls, slightly less floaty ship. Maybe a boss battle. Maybe there is one, but I don't know.
Maybe at the 15k bar. No, maybe at the 20k. It feels very polished for sure.
Yeah, it looks nice. Not everybody is a fan of voxel graphics.
That's pretty. Aren't you a little OP right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about in this game, that the difficulty of the game doesn't scale as fast as you become strong.
I think particle effect. I don't know about that. Like, I find that in a lot of games it just becomes too messy on my screen. And right now, when it's pretty busy, it's just because you don't even bother collecting your gold. You're like, oh, who cares?
If I collect the fire element, which is to make my weapon stronger, it just does nothing at this point. And that's most of the pickups, well, except for the gold.
Why, you're in a frenzy now. I think it's fair to say you've won the game.
Have I?
You want to have your earth bar filled?
It sort of resets.
Yeah, absolutely. You've won the game.
Have I?
Yes, you've done better than Tim, you've done better than anyone on the internet.
I
And
think
no
no.
one in the chat will dare say they got a higher score than you, because they would want you to move along and play something else.
Yes. But maybe I'm just having fun, you know?
Yes.
Well, I'm also dying.
But you're not alone.
There.
Well done. Pretty
Alright.
cool game, like it.
Help.
You don't need help. You did good. You did good without the help. Yes, Zeriver? I'm hiding the chat,
If
but
you say a score higher than mine, this will get zeros. I'm kidding.
Extra game played. Alright, clearly it's very good. $50k points. Was lower. Right.
So, I think the gameplay high because it's fun. The graphics
Yes.
are not the also because it looks so polished. Originality not as much, there is a twist to it, but it's basically a shoot 'em up.
Yeah, basically they said instead of collecting shield, you collect waters, just to give a different name to the usual
basically.
power-ups.
And the same for
But that was
theme,
clever.
like,
It was cleverly done.
sure. There's 3 people in this one.
Still, very well done. Nice. Do you want to know what's
Okay.
happening next?
Sure.
Okay, we have... You know, in that little list that you've given me,
Yes?
it does not remove the games once we've played them.
Well, not from the last stream, no.
Alright, hey, we haven't... Have we played Laguna's game?
Not yet, because he hasn't been in the stream, but we can play it now.
Yeah, I'm quite curious to try Laguna's game.
He has a game with a guy or girl, I don't know. It's a team effort.
Thunraz.
Win.
Alchemy guy. Yeah.
Gather different ingredients by using your crossbow, sickle, and create the recipes on the altar.
That's what alchemy guys do indeed. Controls are like any shooter. WSSD, arrows to move to look, shift to run, left mouse button to attack, which means gather. As we know, the two words are perfectly synonymous. The next alchemy, okay, give it a try.
Alright.
Sound effect taken from free sounds. Okay. Ready to collect / attack?
Gather.
Same difference.
No, it's... You can't say attack / collect. It just makes no sense. Collect the ingredients required. Bring them to the altar to do the alchemy. Must shift 1 to OK. Show me. Enter.
Particle effects can be helpful to show where stuff is happening. They can catch the eye. True.
Get that motion blur.
Oh wow! Well, no, don't do that. I'm gonna get motion sickness. I agree, sorceress. It's all a question of finding the right balance, I guess. Ooh, that tentacle attack. Really ugly.
What was that?
It was well, I'll show you, but don't lose again.
Alright.
There you go. You've seen the tentacle attack. Not overdoing it, exactly.
Oh, I think I know. Wind. 1. Okay. So we need 1 plant, which I assume is this. Yep, we need 1 gold.
That would be the shiny yellow thing here.
Yeah, we're going to collect the gold with our sickle.
Obviously.
And we need 2 coal. What is the coal?
I've seen something that may have been wood, but you think that's wood?
That's air, that's plant,
But you just
air,
passed
gold.
there, you're right on it. Maybe that's right. That.
No, that's the ammunition for the crossbow.
Oh, bolts, I see.
This is the altar. Very shiny altar.
Then we're missing...
Oh, we need the coal. Is this the coal maybe?
It looks like a decorative feature, but...
Maybe it's somewhere down because it's coal and you need to mine it from... There we go.
Ooh, it's hidden in the cave.
Alright, I have all the ingredients. Let's go to the altar. Okay, now we need 2 plants. Are there enemies at all?
Apparently, no, not yet. Interestingly, you have an element of wind. And now it says you needed 1 and you have 1. And 2 coal. I don't know, I'm guessing the game was originally meant to have a timer or something? Either a timer or enemies. 2 plants, 2 gold, 1 coal.
Sure. Maybe I can collect things from afar by shooting them with a crossbow.
Give it a try. If there was a timer, then that would be probably something, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Are you perfectly sure that you...
Plants. Let's get 2 plants.
Yep.
Let's get 1 gold.
heck of a long shot. Well, you did it. You're
Okay.
that good.
2 wins. I'm not used to this mouse.
That's what it is. And you're cool. Might as well go with the sickle on that one. Yeah. How do you win? When do you win? Zeriver is asking you to do a 360 trick shot.
I have no more ammo right now, but I
Yeah, no more ammo. Otherwise, Pro would be so all over that.
will. I am not a. No way.
Get your plant while you're here.
My elements are not coming back.
I really enjoyed playing Thief. It's nothing, those lights out with the arrows I was con. But then the game made me so nervous I couldn't play it for too long. More wind, if you please.
Well, there is no more wind right now.
Ah. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? So, waiting for the wind to respawn?
Yes.
You're like walking on the edge. And do weird thing. You know, you can't do a 360 trick shot, but you can do a 360 trick jump. And that's nearly
No,
as
but
good.
like it's not. Shoot the sun down. I mean, it's a pretty game. Simple. And we should respawn properly.
Because now we can't finish it, can we? Can you collect other ingredients in any way?
No.
Or is there's a limit to how much you can carry?
I need 1 more gold, but there's no more gold. I need the wind, but there's no wind. Maybe I messed up by, I don't know, collecting something I shouldn't have.
So, really, you've lost.
No, the game lost.
The game lost. Nah. So what? No, clearly it's not responding. That's, you know,
Yeah. Oh well.
it's a shame. I would like to see what happens once you've done all of it. There has to be something happening, right? Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it.
I mean, in terms of gameplay, definitely needed either enemies or a timer.
Yeah, there wasn't much gameplay to speak
Because
of.
otherwise, it's just walk around, really. That's fair.
Yeah. Thank you for the game, Laguna and Thunraz.
Thanks a lot for the game indeed. Let me make that a +1 game played. We're up to 16. We're gonna have to, you know, pick up the pace. No. But where's the gold? We played that. We've played that. Day off work? Oh,
How are
that's
we
of
up to
course our
16?
sorceress. Because
We
there's
played 12 last time and we played 5 just now. Should we be up to 17?
Do you think maybe I missed a click? There, problem solved. A strange package, I don't remember that one.
Alright.
Fullmontis. Queuing this one.
About. Game created by Andrea Montana, fullmontis for the first Alakajam in 48 hours. Start.
Oh, I really like the art.
An evening like many others, you find a small package in the mail. There is no address on it and you have no idea who could have sent it to you. Whoever put it there, he did it by hand for some reason. You feel something dense and heavy inside. Is it a rock or is it a brick? Is it? You begin to wonder
stone.
what it may contain.
It's a Philosopher's stone.
Dense and heavy. With a rush of curiosity, you open the package.
Go ahead, click.
A small red rock.
That's a Philosopher's stone, I called it.
Alright. There seems to be nothing special with it except maybe for some beautiful reflections. Beautiful indeed. You pick it up and look at it closely, trying to understand if maybe
sorry
it has
for the interruptions, guys,
any
but I have
value.
this one Oreo that I've been saving all afternoon. You are gonna nip it from me. You pick it up and look at it closely, trying to understand if maybe it has any value. But you give up soon. No, it seems like simple dirt. There doesn't seem to be much special with it. You start to think about a joke from a friend.
Do I?
But then you realize that packaging the rock was wrapped in some had some handwriting on it. Dun, dun, dun. You pick up the paper and start to read. It seems to be some sort of instruction manual for a rock. You begin to wonder who was the nutcase who thought this. Click. But then a name near the top catches your attention.
Philosopher's Stone. The rest of the text explains how to use it for various things. Dip it in water and that water will grant you long life.
Nice. Really now.
Scratch it against any metal and it will turn into gold. Regenerated just by leaving it underground for a night.
You stop reading, a little confused. The Philosopher's Stone? The same stone that alchemists have been looking for centuries? Now, the fact that this is some kind of elaborated joke is almost certain. However, you can't help but feel some kind of curiosity towards the weird looking stone. You pick it up. In the end, if it really is the Philosopher's Stones, it won't be difficult to check.
Tim, if it says lots of words about Talos, then it is indeed the ending.
You pick it up. In the end, difficult to check. And if it isn't, you can just throw it in the trash and forget about it. You decide that the most immediate test is to get some gold from it.
Obviously.
You pick up a steel spoon from the drawer and put it close to the stone. You feel just a little bit of tension as you rub the stone on the spoon. After a strong rub, you wait. It doesn't take long to realize that the spoon isn't turning into gold anytime soon. You feel the faintest feeling of delusion and your embarrassment coming over you. Of course, why would anything different happen? You are about to put the spoon back in its place and throw the rock in the trash when something catches your attention. Something is shining on the spoon. Upon closer inspection, you see the tiniest streaks of some yellow material on the spoon, in the point where you rubbed it. You feel your heartbeat accelerate. You need to check it another time to see if it is really true. If you rub it away...
You try to rub it away.
You try to rub it away, but you can't, whatever it is. It isn't just a golden coating. You pick up the stone and look at it. Could it really be? The sound of someone knocking at the door makes you jump.
Zeriver, my game is called The Last Scholar. And Tim, don't worry about getting all the items. It's not like it's easy or fair to get all of them.
Fair.
Yeah.
Thanks for the link, Tim. It takes you only a moment to remember that your girlfriend was coming over for the evening. Forgetting the girlfriend. Typical.
Should be banned from the League of Boyfriends.
Story. Severely punished. This is definitely not the right moment for such a thing. Really?
Of course. No time for
The
girlfriends.
knocking on the door becomes more aggressive. You have to make a choice fast. You're gonna open the door.
At some point, Zeriver, you followed us. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, I didn't realize. Thanks a lot indeed. You decide the better choice is to hide the stone somewhere. You quickly grab it and throw it inside a drawer. Finally, I was starting to think something happened. Why did it take you so long to open?
Lie. We were cheating on you. That way she will never suspect about the Philosopher's Stone.
Tell her you were in the bathroom. That's a better one, trust me. Yeah, like if I believe that, you are always in the bathroom whenever I come here.
So it's really quite believable, in fact.
You sense quickly that she has a rather bad humor today. Pretty bad situation. Don't mess with the unhappy girlfriend. Have you prepared dinner? I'm starving.
I have prepared gold.
Aye. You tell her you didn't.
She's going to eat with a spoon and she's gonna realize it's golden.
What? Are you kidding me? Not even a takeaway or something? Before you can do anything, she runs off to the kitchen. You quickly follow her in there. You find her staring at something on the table.
The spoon.
But you clicked before I could
What is this? For a moment you think she has seen the stone. You contain your panic and walk over. However, the things are worse than you may have thought. The spoon you rubbed the stone on is now made of pure gold.
Zeriver, thank you for the spoiler alert.
You can feel it became quite a lot heavier as you pick it up from the table.
Where did it come from?
She looks at you, a little worried.
Did you steal it?
Gotta love the girlfriend.
Right.
You tell her you didn't.
Then where did it come from?
What's that? She tries to take it. You instinctively pull away.
I think you need some explaining to do here.
You tell her that there is no explaining to do. You can't think of much in that moment. Wow.
Are you kidding me? You asked me for half of this month's rent because you didn't have money even for a loaf of bread. Is it some kind of joke? Or is there something that I need to know?
You feel that you need to think carefully of the next words. You tell her that it is over between you and her.
Yeah.
She pierces right through you with her eyes.
Are you really telling me this right now? Do you even know what happened to me today?
Did you lose your Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah.
You tell her that you don't.
Guess what? Today I...
Knock. She is cut right in between her phrase. A strong knocking started at the door. This time you are oblivious to who it might be. You are not expecting anyone else. You tell her that you have to go, but she pulls you back.
Who is this?
You tell her, I don't know.
You don't know, you just say that you are breaking up with me. Do you think I'm unable to connect the dots here?
You tell her to calm down, but that only seems to make her angrier.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's a basic error to tell her to calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Make sure to... Did you say the period at the
I
end?
did.
Good. You somehow escape her grab and are able to leave the kitchen. Just for good measure, you look...
Inside.
This
Nice.
guy is really trying to not have a girlfriend.
You can hear her screaming and punching the door on the other side, but you try to ignore it. Yeah, good luck.
The knocking at the door is getting impatient. You go over and open it.
A tall man with a
Okay.
strange mask on his face is staring at you.
Excuse me, I just moved in the apartment near yours yesterday. I noticed only now that someone switched our name tags on our mailboxes.
Oh.
Have you for some reason received a package in your mail today?
You freeze. Is this man talking about the Philosopher's Stone? You tell him that you didn't receive a thing.
Could you check in the mail to see if anything arrived, please?
You ask for the reason.
I guess some explanation is...
Explanation?
I am an alchemist and I have been doing research on the subject for decades. You're not listening to the music, are you?
I am.
Is it loud enough? Okay.
It's really quite loud.
I had to receive a package today in the mail.
He hesitates a little.
Do you think this game was made by French people?
It could be, forgetting the age, I don't know.
It contained very important materials for my work. But it seems that my courier put it in the wrong letterbox.
Bummer. You tell him that if you find something, you will bring it to you. Okay. Just go with it. The lie is so evident that the man seems to be altered
Altered.
by your answer.
I don't feel like having a discussion here. I think we can remain civil.
The screaming of your girlfriend is becoming stronger by the moment.
I see that you are in a bad moment. I think it will get worse if you don't collaborate. So please, if you have the packet with you, I have to ask you to give it to me. It contains something very important to me.
You repeat that you do not have the stone.
Okay, I think the conversation has gone long enough. Please let me in.
You threaten to call the police.
I don't care about the police, okay? That stone is so important.
The man stops himself, realizing he talked a little too much. In that moment, you hear the voice of your girlfriend change in the kitchen. Holy shit! There is a drawer full of gold spoons in here.
You stare at the man which is frozen at the door.
Gold? Suspicious indeed.
You slam the door closed. You seem to have hit the man in the head because you start to hear some muffled imprecation from the other side. What?
You run in the kitchen. Your girlfriend almost falls on you. A sea of golden spoons fall on the floor. You are a gigantic dickhead.
She starts to hit you with a golden spoon she has in her hand.
You are filthy rich and you don't even want to pay for dinner. I hate you.
She seems on the verge of exploding.
Oh, because she ate the stones. Zeriver called it from the start.
You ask her what is she doing with all these spoons with her.
What are you talking about? Don't change the subject now.
You can hear cursing from out the main door and a strong slamming on the door. He is trying to bring it down. You jump up and run up to the drawer with the stone. You start rummaging through a pile of gold and silverware trying to find the stone. You finally see it.
You pick it up. A crash comes from the other door and your girlfriend screams. The man comes running to you, almost slipping on the golden spoons on the floor. The stone! He runs up to you, almost taking it, but in that moment you pull back.
But you move too fast. You feel your fingers slipping from the levigated surface of the stone. Do you know this word?
From the levigated surface of the stone? No, I do know that word.
You and the man stare, and as the stone flies over the room, hitting the ground.
The stone makes a sound similar to a loud fart, and it dissipates into a burst of flame.
You cannot fight over the Philosopher's Stone.
Hmm.
Haven't you watched Harry Potter? The only thing left on the ground is a trace of black dust.
The alchemist stares at the ground without saying a word. Then he slowly turns his head and looks at you.
What did you do?
You tell him that he saw it by himself. You get a punch in the face and everything goes black. You got the bad ending.
What do you mean the bad ending?
The alchemist has been arrested for assault after your girlfriend called the police. Your girlfriend never found out about the Philosopher's Stone. And about you. You broke the stone, the result of a century-long research and the addition of a secret lineage.
Dedication.
Nice job.
Oh, come on. Okay, there we go.
Alright, so
Try again in the post-jump version because I didn't have time to add choices here. Yes, it was a long cutscene. Sorry about that, but thanks for playing.
I really, really like the art.
Yeah, but I have to do this, I'm sorry.
For the gameplay?
There is no gameplay.
Well, it's like a, what you call them?
Movie.
No. Novel thingy.
No, but there are no choices in the game.
But it's, what are they called? The games?
Visual novel, but
visual
there are
novel,
no choices.
But that's what it is. It's a visual novel and that qualifies as a game. I'm sorry, but you have to put a little more.
It's a PowerPoint presentation.
3.
No.
3.
I disagree.
Well, it's your account, so...
I'm sorry, I cannot do better than that. Because it really is just a movie, not even... I mean, it is styled like a visual novel, but it just lacks choices and any gameplay. So
fair enough, fair enough.
Could be an interesting story, I'm sure.
And that is 18.
Oh, I got another comment.
Did you know?
Oh, it's Tim.
And that's a lengthy one.
One more? Last one or no?
Yeah, sure, let's have one more. We haven't played God Save the Queen, have we?
No. Like Cloie. Cloie. The queen is dying and she's offering a royal reward to anyone who can conjure up a Philosopher's Stone in time to save her life. As an alchemist, you spend your early years fracturing out the base principles of alchemy. Now, with knowledge of the fundamental principles, you must figure out the formula for the Philosopher's Stone. Work in progress. I haven't finished this in time, but I'm super happy with what I've made. And I'll be continuing it for sure. Please let me know if there are any major issues. I have not had a chance to test it properly in its current state. I also haven't had a chance to finish writing the instructions, so I will happily answer any questions too.
Okay, let's give it a try. Hopefully we can figure out enough to play some of it.
Gotta love Unity.
I must want it.
Transmutation circle.
It's very pretty.
It's nice. Window. Nothing to do with the window.
Chart of Unbound Principle Distillation Cauldron.
Book of Alchemy. The not so complete Book of Alchemy. Combine principles. Up equals Sen. Potions. Oh, that's behind, okay. Distill solution. Oh, it's a Thunraz in solution. But I don't know what that is.
It's a big...
Oh, salt. I don't know what is UP something potion.
Maybe it's not meant to be UP, but a stylized W.
Can I close it? I wish I could close it. Okay.
Oh.
You know, visual novel on Steam that has literally one choice in it is 3 hours long. God. Book of Flexibility.
Flexibility, interesting.
reason,
Why are you opening
logic,
books
emotion,
when you
balance.
don't know how to close them?
Well, I didn't know it would do that. Oh, right click, okay.
Okay, there you go. Right click to close. Yeah, we eventually figured it out. We do. An extract of balance. Oh, it's really pretty.
Reason and logic go together and they give me wisdom.
That makes sense. You have antivirals to take your potion of wisdom.
I don't know what the books are for. Maybe they're just empty.
Maybe the potion will be added, or the recipe will be added. Can you take your empty bottle,
Empty?
that one, and take your solution of wisdom? Oh, you just made
No, I
it.
made it.
Oh, you don't have to take it from the cauldron.
Balance and impulse make madness. And I need to distill wisdom madness salt.
Obviously.
About that.
Well, maybe, I mean, you need 3 mixtures to make the alchemy stone, the philosopher stone.
Yeah, but I feel like I've started wrong already.
Or it could actually be a thing where you need to mix elements that don't go together.
Okay, so thought and thought dexterity. Thought dexterity salt.
I don't think we'll have the philosopher's stone anytime soon, to be perfectly honest.
Will and love. Will love. Salt. And that doesn't.
And now you've lost everything.
How often do we stream? Well, I don't stream very often.
Well, come on, we do the 1 hour game jam every weekend.
Personally.
Ah. I don't know, the question was directed to just you. It did say you guys. How very self-centered of you, love. Honestly. But seriously, we normally do the 1 hour game jam every Saturday night. And then occasionally when we fancy a bit of retro gaming, we do that as well. So far we've played Dune, the original Dune, Monkey Island 1 and 2, again, the original games, and Alex Kidd.
Sort of.
Well, you did play it. We used a quick save, so that's a bit of a cheat, it's true. And hey, thank you so much, Tim, for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know. We need
I have some terrible news.
but it was already voted.
No? Good.
No, but beforehand there were more than 5 votes on this.
Yeah, I know, but the poll for the next game is not closed yet.
Because you haven't closed it.
Well, no. I just might close it now that Ultima 4 has 56% of the votes. We'll give it a bit of time. It's a prequel to that earlier game. In this one you create stone, and in that previous one girlfriend eats it. Ah! That's why we didn't see the stone being eaten just yet. I think you can't really do anything just now because it's not completed, but it's very, very promising, I must say. I like how the lighting changes. It's very clean. I like it very much. You're still making things? Random things.
When I'm seeing what the mixtures are.
Well, you make 2 mixtures and then they get mixed in salts.
Yes, that's what happened, but
And the other tool you have?
that's it.
Oh, it's the same. Okay.
It's just for the Philosopher Stone I would need to combine 12 things. So it's always a basic potion into a solution and then 2 solutions into a salt. But I don't know how, and there doesn't seem to be any hint.
Well, no, the game is unfinished.
There's a window, that's good. This chart should have been helpful, but it isn't displaying, so it's a pretty game and it could be finished.
Yeah, it's promising. I really hope that the author will really get back to it and complete it. Even though
It's an unranked
post-jam,
game.
it's sort of harder to get the motivation. And there's no ranking, so there we have it. Oh, let me... 19 games is not so bad, not so bad. Are we done for the night? We are?
We are.
Okay guys, thank you so much for stopping by. This is it for today's stream. We will get back to Alakajam, I'm guessing probably Tuesday.
Maybe, I mean that's up to you definitely.
I think Tuesday will be calm. That's fine. Oh, you prefer
No, it's
white.
really terrible. Yeah, thank you for watching everybody.
Have a lovely weekend, or you know, what's left of it. Very much obliged, Sorceress. Hope to see you soon. Good night, everyone.
Feel free to check my game.
Yes, do have a look at Aurel's game if you have an hour to spare.
If you're lucky.
If you like pretty pixel art.
Yeah. Anyway.
Bye.
Bye bye.